But let's go to the land between the two rivers. So they left West Africa, where Noah stayed with Shem, and Japheth and his children came on the side. So this is the Fertile Crescent. This is the location, the relocation of Mesopotamia is all along the Niger River. The Niger River is where the people lived. See? So you'll find lots of biblical, that's in the Niger River. You'll find biblical Piran, it's there, right? Desert of Seth, son of Adam. The land of the Midianites is here. And the land we're talking about is in the land known as the kingdom of Shinar, Nubia, the land of Cush. These were all ancient names. Now this land is called the Sudan, right? So the Sudan is the land of Babylon, because this is where Babylon is built. If you look carefully, this is the River Nile. And one piece of the Nile River runs in one direction, and the other piece runs the next way. So there's a blue and a white Nile. And so Shinar, the kingdom of Shinar, or Nubia, in the days of Nimrod's father, Cush, this was called the land of Cush. Then it became Babylon, ruled over by Nimrod, then handed over to Nebuchadnezzar. Nebuchadnezzar is not an Iraqi. Saddam Hussein is not connected to this land. This is Babylon. And I showed you the other maps clearly showing that Babylon, Memphis, and the Nile rivers is synonymous. They're all, Memphis and Babylon is on the Nile River. All right. So the blue and the white Nile. So the kingdom of Shinar. The word Shinar means land between the two rivers. In the Bible, you'd read it as S-H-A-N-A-R. S-H-A-N-A-R. Let me see if I can get it out. Is it? No. S-H-A-N. I think it's I-R. Let's see. Let me just bring that up. Let me find a verse. Genesis chapter 11. Let's get this in right. The whole lot was of one language. S-H-I-N-A-R. Sorry about that. Shinar. Right? Now that genetic modifier, again, the H is present. When you look into this word, let's go into the word Shinar. Right. Strong's H 8152. I think we're going to close on this one. Strong's H 8152. You notice there's no H here. See? S-H-S-I-N-A-R. Shinar. Pronounce.
Strong's H 8152. Shinar.
Right. So there's no H, but that H is coming from the Hebrew language. It is the genetic modifier of the Bantu word. So they looked at the Bantu word and inserted an H where it's not going to alter the pronunciation or enunciation of that word, but it becomes a genetically modified word. It has a new owner. You get the picture? So now you can't call it Bantu because the H, the same word, Torah, T-O-R-A, is Bantu word Torah. T-O-R-A-H is a genetically modified word. You see? T-E-R-A is in West Africa, the land of Abraham's father, Terah, right? T-E-R-A-H, the H genetically modifying Terah, but it does not alter the sound of the enunciation, the sound of the word. Terah and Terah sound alike, but one has no H and the other one has one. So let's go in here and see what it says about this land. And you get it 8 times in the Bible, it appears. Shinar, you see there? Or Shinar, which is the same word, is Babylon. Babylonish. It's Babylon. That's the land of Babylon. But when you call it Shinar, you don't get to see it as Babylon. But Nimrod is the key. He built the city. He built his Babylon in Shinar. And so if you look at the map again, you see the kingdom of Sennar, Sennar, not a spelling. And one of the key features here in the Sudan is the Sennar, the Sennar, the Sennar plant is predominantly growing along the Nile River in this area. That's the name, Sennar. It is the land between the two rivers, the Blue and the White Nile. You get the picture. And this was what is replicated in the fake location and putting Iraq into the picture. And that makes Saddam Hussein a Babylonian. No, not true. This is where the story. So they were removing all these biblical locations from the continent. And that's where my revelation started. Genesis chapter 13, verse 1, 2019. Hallelujah. So Ethiopia, all of this area here. And if you look carefully, you're going to see the kingdom of Babylus. You get that? The kingdom of Babylus. And then if you go a little further, by Djibouti side, you're going to see Babel, Mandriv, Babel. So this is the reality.